Good day, guys. This discourse is for my fellow Nigerians. Today, I want to talk about an important point that will help us in the growth and development of our nation. And what is that thing? Some of us believe that Nigeria is irredeemable. Some of us believe that nothing good can come out of Nigeria. Some of us think Nigeria can never be great. But can I tell you the truth? When someone says that Nigeria can never be great, it is a confession of his own character. He has just confessed to you that he is a failure. Because the truth in life is, a society is made up of the individuals within that society. And the success of a society also is the collection or the collective success of the people within that society. When a society is made up of successful people, the society will be successful. But when a society is made up of failures, the society will fail. So the failure of Nigeria or the challenges we're experiencing is not tied to our political class. This doesn't mean, no, I'm not exonerating the political class. If I'm to class them, I'll class them 0.00001. Not even 1. But my point is the fact that the responsibility of transforming Nigeria is on each and every one of us. We are all integral to that process. The transformation or the development of Nigeria is not something that one group will be calling another group and accusing them. No. We cannot go forward using that method. We can only achieve greatness when every one of us takes responsibility for our lives, takes responsibility for our success, and begins to find ways to build the nation. Rather than bad-mouthing the nation, condemning the nation. Then the next thing, you japa to one place and they are treating you like animals. I don't know, maybe some of us do not even know that even in Africa, Nigerians are tolerated and treated like animals. The other time we had South Africa treating us like condemned goats. We call it, what was it? Xenophobia or whatever it was called then. Now, I saw a video the other day on TikTok. There's this creator who shared a video where a black man was being maltreated. I think he was carrying a bag. He wanted to leave. So I didn't really understand what was going on there. I didn't know what she was trying to point out because she didn't say anything. She was just crying. Now, but what happened was, later I saw other content, and now somebody now made a video that in Sudan, because due to the crisis in Sudan, a lot of people were leaving Sudan and going through Ethiopia and going through other nations to get out of Sudan. The Nigerians were rejected. They were sent back. Now, this is not America. This is not Europe. This is Africa. I've discussed with a few of my friends who schooled in Ghana, and they will tell you that in certain hostels in Ghana, Nigerians are not welcomed. If your landlord knows you're a Nigerian, they won't give you accommodation there. Now, it's easy for us to say that, those people hate us. It is a lie. It's not about hate. It's about an attitude. It's about a behavior that we have consistently shown these people that makes them behave in the way they behave. I'm not saying their behavior is right or wrong. What I'm saying is that there is an attitude that we have been putting up that makes us to be tolerated even in our own continent. So the transformation of Nigeria is not something that we leave for other people. It's something that each and every one of us must contribute towards. You know, it's so surprising when you see Nigerians go outside Nigeria, they behave aright, they coordinate themselves. But when they come in here, I don't bust. According to one of my friends, he says that even if they tie his eye and bring him into Nigeria, he will know from the airport. He will know that he has entered Nigeria from the airport. Because the first thing you observe at the airport is disorder, chaos. People are behaving anyhow. But in all of this, we're blaming government too. Some people say, the government has failed to do what they do because what they're supposed to do. Because if they had done what they were supposed to do, we will not be in this mess. Who is the government? That's the question. Because even in the American Constitution, in the preamble of the Constitution, it is said that government derives their just powers from the consent of the governed. What is our consent here? What do we consent to? Stealing, looting, behaving anyhow, and expecting the nation to grow. There is so much me, myself, and I everywhere, both in the public and the private sector, even in the religious sector, even in our traditional cultural homes. I remember in so many communities, like from what they said, so many communities in those days, they were so morally upright that you could go to some markets, they keep money by the side of the goods. People come there, drop the money and go away, take the goods they want. But today, even in the house you're living with your wife or your children or your siblings or your neighbors, you lock your money, lock your things, lock your valuables, otherwise then go grow leg. Or a snake can come out from the bush and swallow those things and go back to his house. Even the rat that the mother sent him on errand, he can come and chop the money or behave anyhow and collect everything. So we have to grow Nigeria. We have to grow it with our efforts, not pointing accusing fingers. Because if Nigeria fails, it is the failure of the individual. But I do not believe that we're a failed nation. We're not. Because we're still a young nation. We have a lot to learn. We have so much lessons to learn. One of the crucial lessons I think we have to learn is integration. But that's a talk for another time. So we have a lot to learn. And we have a lot to do to become a great nation. We can grow if we walk towards it. So do not say that Nigeria can never be great or that nothing good can come out of Nigeria. Because if you say so, you're talking about yourself. You have just confessed that nothing good can come out of you. Rather, I want you to change your perspective. Change your thought, your frame of reference, and begin to see Nigeria from that point of success. Begin to see Nigeria from that perspective where your effort is yielding results for the nation. It could be an effort that is as simple as you owning a company and employing hundreds of thousands of people. When you do that, you have taken people off the streets. You have created employment. You have added to the GDP. And you can be giving service to everybody in the world via your endeavor or via your career. So the point is, for us to grow Nigeria, each of us has a role to play. So let us stop condemning, but let us start acting, doing what we're supposed to do, and doing it consistently to achieve the growth we desire. I believe in Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria, and I believe in you. I believe that if you practice consistency in the things that makes you a great leader, you will go a long way in transforming us. I believe in you. I believe in you. Yes, you. I believe in you. Cheers and thank you for listening. Good day, guys. This discourse is for